Okay, and we are live.
I
I'm
love lean.
I'm going to join table plops eventually.
Poor Jake. He's like, I just want to play D&D.
I mean, we fine. We've
I'm
got
gonna play
limited time, but
DBT.
I'm letting y'all do whatever you want to do.
15 minutes is really good.
Yeah.
Usually we are like talking for like 45 minutes before we actually play. We're going to the concert for The Cure this Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, our lawyer is going to be there. We're going to hang out with her. I said it would be funny. I told Deanna I should take a picture of us having a beer with her and post it and make it public and be like me and my lawyer celebrating a victory.
I still want to make a fake Facebook account that's named after Lane, but has Christian's picture on the profile,
Go for it.
and just try to friend her.
You don't have to. It would pop up as a recommended friend. All you have to do is make the account and it will be seen. I've
That would
discovered
be
that.
hilarious.
Not that I've ever done that, but I've just discovered that that's how it works. Not from me personally. Okay. Yeah, so basically what I said, my thought is at first I'm like, well, I guess we'll let the guy go because I tend to say let's let someone go if they're willing to, pay us shit. But we promised the ogre we were going to kill this guy and bring his head. So it's either his treasure or the ogre's treasure. So it's either kill him and try to find his treasure or kill the ogre and take his treasure. The only thing I would say is the ogre is going to be a lot tougher, and we just got off of a rough battle, and we could
Um,
end up
I'm
dying.
I'm
Oh, go ahead.
I'm I'm gonna cut you off there because you're currently standing in front of this guy and his lieutenant, and
Oh, so we
I don't
can't.
think he would give you a chance to discuss that.
That's a good
So
point.
you're gonna have this discussion with your teammates, including Elmo, Narfalin, Krell, and Boyne. Um, and
Okay.
so that was good for you to say that. I'm not discouraging you from saying that. That was good. I was letting you talk
But we
so they
can't
can kind of get an
actually
idea
like
of the
discuss.
situation.
Yeah.
But starting now, we're going into role play, and anything you guys say, everyone in earshot can hear. So Lareth says he has blood dripping from his mouth. He wipes it and goes, "Ha! You sure are formidable adventurers. Um, if you're really not wanting to join the temple at this time, at least let me go and get the treasure that I'm sure you came down here for. I'll tell you where all the treasure is, so you don't have to go searching and miss it. And also, if I turn up dead, the agents of the temple are everywhere, and they will find out who did it and come after you. So by letting me go, you're also saving your own hides. Something that those of your kind tend to favor, I'm told.
Pantok asks
Racist?
him, "Who
Yep.
is your master at the Temple of Elements?"
He says, uh, uh, I, hold on. I'm just trying to think of how he would say it.
I'm privately messaging Zach and Willow and discussing strategy with them.
I don't care.
I'm joking.
What a
if you're going
coincidence.
if you're going to that length and they're paying attention and talking to you, go for it. But out loud, it is. I need to start my stream too.
Oh yeah, sadly we're actually not because no, we're just not that good.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So I'm repeating just for the stream. Lareth says, "Don't kill me. Take my treasure and let me go. Otherwise, bad guys will come after you." And Nick asked, "Who's your master in the temple?" Lareth replies and says, um, "As if I would divulge that information to you." He says, "I serve the Enclave of Fire. It is the epitome of elemental cleansing, but that's all you'll get from me."
Enclave of Fire. Okay.
He says, "I'm
Well,
not
that
here
doesn't
to
sound
be."
very want to stay alivey to me now, does it?
He says,
Says
"I'm not.
Buddy.
I'm not here to be interrogated. Either kill me and suffer the consequences, or let me free and reap your rewards."
do we get experience for him for letting him go?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we've got a little bit of an issue here. You're. Should we tell him?
Uh,
Tell me what.
I could
I'm all
say
ears.
something, but
no? What are you thinking? Keep
I-
your secrets close to your chest. Keep your cards close to your chest, Pantalk. What
Maybe-
the fuck?
maybe we should have a small huddle session and leave 1 or 2 people watching.
Good idea.
I don't trust that he's not going to be able to hear us. He's probably going to be making like listen.
Well, then.
If you're far enough away and clearly whispering, unless he has some sort of magical means to detect what you're saying, he's not going to be able to like magically hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Can we tie them up and stuff their ears?
No. Okay, no, that's no. They will not go for that. Okay, Pantalk and Elmo are gonna keep watch on him while Toddy flipping off, Kara and Jacina step into the other room and quietly whisper about what they want to do. And they say, "We need to discuss. We'll be right back." And Pantalk says, "I trust what you guys come up with. I'll make sure he doesn't try anything funny." And then Pantalk cast prestidigitation to make his tongue taste like an asshole. It doesn't work that way.
Why would Pantalk want his own tongue to taste
Yeah.
like an asshole?
That's suspicious.
Oh, well, I guess you didn't say whose asshole it's supposed to taste like.
Oh, I just remembered a terrible thing I did with prestidigitation earlier. Anyway, okay, so Jacina says, I don't know, guys, we made a promise to the ogre. We'll have to avoid him on our way out, which we can totally do. And then if we want his treasure, we're gonna have to come back and kill him. And killing an ogre could be pretty tough. Then again, I'm pretty sure we won't get all the treasure without letting this guy go.
But weren't we planning on turning this into our own sort of base anyways? If we let him go, he's just going to come back with an army. And if we let him go, we're going to have to kill the ogre to clear this place out. I mean, I feel like if we kill him, deliver the head to the ogre as payment, and then tell the ogre to skedaddle, then this place will be cleared, and we can start fortifying it and stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that we really can fortify this because the location is already well known, and it's had, besides the elemental evil guys, there's like bandits and ogres and lizards, and like unless we're gonna leave someone to stay here and guard it, and right now we can't afford to like hire people. I don't know. I don't think we have the forces to really claim this thing while we're off adventuring.
I feel like if we let him go, we're screwing ourselves. That's just my opinion. I personally am not for letting him go.
I want to see his head on a stick.
I also was not conscious for the last 5 or 10 minutes or so at the last of the fight. So I don't know exactly what happened, and I'm not the one who changed myself to flipping off. Thank you, whoever did that.
Wasn't me. I think you've been that since like a couple of encounters ago because I noticed it the other day.
I think so.
Okay, well, then I forgot to change it back.
If we let him go, he'll just spread our infamy among the cult. And then whenever we meet the cult again, we'll have someone that we know. And we can beat him again and get double XP. I don't really see how it hurts us to let him go. And he's going to show us treasure that we're most definitely going to miss without him.
No, I still feel like if we let him go, then he's out there in the world. He knows us. Who says he's gonna keep his words and not tell the fucking cult that we killed all his men, took all his treasure, and incite revenge on us anyways? I feel like the cult is still gonna incite revenge on us no matter what.
Yeah, just to be clear, he didn't say he won't tell them anything about you. He just said
Exactly.
that if they find out that he's dead, then they're going to come after his killers. It's not that he's not going to come after you. They just will revenge him. It's not. It's like if you kill a bandit, it's like who cares about a bandit? But he's a higher up guy, and he will have people avenging him.
Yeah, exactly. But
Well, so that seems like a vote for letting him go,
no.
because if we kill him, if we let him go, he might have someone come after us. But right now, he doesn't have any reason to think that we are going to foil his plans. All he knows is that we're here screwing around in this dungeon. So he doesn't have any reason to think that we're a threat, that he would have to really expend effort with us. But if we kill him, then we're definitely going to have people avenging him. So it's actually, I think, safer. Plus, we don't have to continue any battle. If we kill him, we have to kill him, who is still alive, and his lieutenant, who's barely damaged at all. If we let him leave, we don't have to do any more battle. We can rest up before we kill the ogre, and then
Oh my god.
we at least we have a chance while he's going back to his crew before anyone's coming after us. And I really don't think he's going to come after us. I think he's going to wait for us to come to him. And he probably won't be friendly to us when we find him, but I think that it's actually a better shot for us overall. Plus, do you really think we're going to find his hidden treasure if we let him go? There's probably some badass magic item that we're totally going to miss out on. Now, just to be
Now that you
fair,
talk about shinies and missing out on shinies does make my heart hurt.
now I think that Pantalk would agree with you guys and say let's blast him. But being the rational Jacina that I am, I think that it is overall in our long-term benefit and short-term benefit if we let him go.
Fuck, you
That
make
was
a
a
good argument.
ridiculously fast response, Jake. I did not expect anybody to even notice.
I will just
Where are you? I missed the chat. What happened?
I'll hit enter. You can see the chat. I will just add on real quick, because you said something more combat. Oh, the lieutenant has scraped off the slime by this point.
Oh, okay. I
wasn't
forgot
there-
he was slime.
Google
so did I
Temple
slime
of
moused over him.
Elemental Evil. Should you let Lareth go?
They're not
Oops, missed out.
currently like taking combat actions or anything. I will say though, Lareth is like basically dying. He's like death saving throws almost. So if you do decide to kill him, it'll be like you don't even have to make a roll. You can just kill him and finish him up. Because Jacina
So
was literally in the middle of her turn about to kill him. And then you had like 4 more turns after that. So I'm not gonna like cuck you guys and be like, you have to do a whole new combat round. Ha! He heals himself. If you want to kill him, he's at your mercy, and you can just instantly. Pantalk has magic missile. Like you could just bonk him and he'll die.
No, he
his
doesn't.
lieutenant-
He's got
No, he
0
doesn't.
spell points left.
The lieutenant is significantly more healthy at this point. So he might try to put up a fight. But if Lareth is the one you're worried about, he is literally, you just say the word and he will fall over dead. So you don't have to do a whole new combat with him.
Okay.
The lieutenant may or may not avenge him afterwards, but
I feel like if we prolong this conversation, it'll work itself out. Hint, hint.
no, not in that way.
So I went to Google and I typed in "should you let Lareth," and then Liv popped up, and I clicked it, and there were links, and I saw one said something Nulb, should you let, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's actually out there, so I closed it, so I got no information.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I don't want any actual meta knowledge. I was making a joke when I typed that in.
It's the oldest module. It's the oldest module in the world, and there's literally like 4 or 5 video games about it. So any information you find is going to be pretty similar, but also none of that has necessarily anything to do with the way I'm running it. So
yeah. And well,
Jake's
way,
like, well, I could just tailor it, change it around if I want.
He told
you
pretty much what the options are. Either kill him and okay, he's dead, and you're gonna get manhunted, or in both ways, there's going to be a manhunt for you, and you're going to be manhunted, as in the verb of the video game manhunted. Or let him go, and he'll give you treasure, and may or may not get manhunted.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Is if we kill him, we definitely are going to have an assassin squad showing up when we least expect it in terrible ways, trying to slaughter us. If we let him go, at the very least, we have to wait until he's refortified, and even then, I don't think he has any reason to come out after us. He might just be paying attention for us. He might let his people know, hey, there's a band of adventurers that might be a problem, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about a team of hags sneaking into our sleeping area at night. I would be very nervous if we kill him that we're going to have a surprise assassin squad coming after us.
Ugh,
Yeesh.
fine.
Plus,
I'm not as
shinies.
invested as you are, but I still think we should kill him. Why let someone live who can come back to try to kill you tomorrow?
I am sure that Pantuck would agree with that, but Pantuck
If
is
I was
very
in
forward.
Vietnam, I am definitely one of those people who would have faced trials when I got back. I would have left no one around to come back to try to kill us afterwards.
I think we have more of a chance of people coming to try to kill us if we don't let him go.
I mean, to be fair, we did kind of wipe out his entire place. I mean, his job should be on the line right now. I mean, he's failed.
Exactly.
He goes back. I mean, they might kill him.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Yeah, that's a good point. If he goes back and they kill him, then we don't have anyone coming after us, but we might have like a spy trying to get more information about us. But if we kill him, we will have the cops on our ass.
But if they don't kill him and we let him go, then he's probably definitely coming back after. I don't care. I'll just defer to whatever you and Will decide.
I think we should let Will decide because
What?
Jacina says let him go for treasure and our safety. Pantok would definitely say kill him because he is very short-sighted. So they're basically split. And you are pretty unwavering on kill him, and originally Kara was. So if Kara is swayed by Jacina's arguments and says let him go, then we let him go. But if Kara still thinks that we should kill him, then Jacina will defer because then it's everyone against her. No rolling dice or flipping a coin. You have to actually make a choice.
Oh, fuck you. That is not a fair contingency in any situation or circumstance. Ask Amanda about that. When they met me, I was flipping coins to pick my meal at dinner.
Okay. Man, Jacina, you make a pretty convincing argument. Like, shit. Oh, my shit. Fine. Let's let him go. I really want shinies, man. And we can just deal with the ogre consequence later.
But we should tell him that him and his lieutenant have to disarm, and we're gonna escort them out of the dungeon.
I feel like we've used that trick a few too many. Oh, but it is an ogre. He'll fall for it again.
We can sneak past the ogre.
We could trick the ogre into
We don't even have to
thinking
go
that a random head is a lieutenant's head. Fuck. Head.
Yeah, like take his helmet and
Okay.
put it on one of these
One.
other humans.
I'm sure that we all look the same to an ogre, but two, we don't have to go through the ogre's room to get out of here.
Yeah, we can sneak up the back way.
There's other exits. There's like a way around the ogre and an exit right next to this room.
Yep. Fine. I
We
want
could just
the shiny.
we could just walk out of here. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you twice, Will.
No, it's fine. I was just saying I want the shinies, man. We can let him go.
Jacina says, "Our karma shall be repaid." Let's go tell Pantok before he fire bolts down the guy's throat.
First you make him taste like asshole, and now you want to do what down his throat?
Jacina says, "We have conferred, and our consensus is to let you live, with the condition that you lay down your arms and that we escort you out so that you don't pull any funny business, and you have to show us the treasure on your way out."
He smirks at you and he says, Oh, no. My equipment stays with me. I'll tell my
Bitch.
lieutenant the location of the treasure, and I will walk out of here free and clear. And only once I am completely gone, then my lieutenant will tell you the location.
Son of a
No, I don't
bitch.
think the prisoner dictates the terms. Think about it. Yes, Warden, I would like to be let out of my cell, please.
He says, I'm not your prisoner. You are merely negotiating to get a better deal out of my demise, so it makes no difference to you whether I live or die. Neither it does it to me.
How do we know you value your lieutenant's life enough that you wouldn't just have him die to our hand after you leave?
He says, he turns to his lieutenant and he says, I don't value his life. I expect you to kill him or take him prisoner. He will relay the information, and then he will die. I don't care what happens to him after that. He's failed me.
Damn.
I almost feel like letting the lieutenant go.
Sounds
That's
like
a
we
dick
get
move.
Sounds like we could get a prisoner / ally out of this that we can interrogate. This is okay. This is making me more in favor of it. Should we?
The lieutenant says, I will do whatever my master commands me to do. He is right. I have failed him, and whether that means my death or my capture, but I will not join your forces.
Yeah.
So don't get any smart
Bitch.
ideas.
Yeah.
Elmo says you're wanting us to let you walk out of here free and clear. Absolutely not. You are our prisoner, and you are either coming back with us or we're taking you back dead. And he turns to the rest of you and he says, I hope none of you were thinking about letting him go. That would be such a coward way to go. Greedy cowardice way to go.
Cora snickers. I mean, I was thinking about that, but little old Justina over here was having some other ideas.
Wait. So what is Elmo saying? Is Elmo saying that we?
Elmo says, kill him, or he's taking him back to Hamlet one way or the other, dead or alive. Or
I mean,
if he's dead, I mean, he's not going to take back his corpse probably, but
think about it. Elmo's probably way more invested in this than we are because he's living in the town that these people are about to terrorize and stuff, you know?
Good point.
True.
I'm just saying, y'all are sounding a little bit to the right of neutral on this whole letting him go thing.
Okay, then we'll let him live to go back as a prisoner, but we're not going to let him walk out free and clear.
he says, I will either die in glorious combat or leave this place free. There is no in between. As he coughs up some more blood and a couple of teeth.
Okay, well, what we can do is we can knock him unconscious, and then we can beat up and tie him up and beat up his lieutenant and lock him unconscious, and then we can just play the torture game.
I like playing the torture game. Actually, I don't like it quite much, but
He turns to his lieutenant and he nods at him, and the lieutenant nods back. The lieutenant raises his sword and goes to swing it at Lareth's head.
oh shit.
Does anyone try and stop him?
Oh Christ! Oh
You've
my
got
God!
you're gonna have to make a
him.
contested check if you're trying to stop him.
Okay, Jacina is gonna try to grab the lieutenant and tackle him to the ground.
Well, I guess by try and stop him, I mean pseudo initiative. And what are you gonna do that can stop him from killing him before a round has gone by? You've got a round.
Stop?
Grappling doesn't stop someone from attacking.
Oh shit. Okay. Does
Take the
anyone
sword from his
have
hand?
Tasha's hideous laughter?
Oh, I'm not my bard.
Zach, do you have Tasha's hideous laughter?
I do, and it's memorized. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it's the right spell.
Real? For real?
I've been fooled by Tasha's and then ... before.
Pretty sure I recommended it.
And my
hideous
spreadsheet's
laughter.
lagging. Hold on.
Pretty sure.
Yes, and I remember memorizing it, but my spreadsheet is lagging and I can't. Yes, I do. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, so
I'm gonna-
let's go into initiative. Whose turn are we on?
So, well, we'll need to re-roll initiative. So what
Okay.
we're going to do is the lieutenant is going to roll basically an initiative contest, a dexterity contest against you. And if he gets to go before you, then he gets to take his turn. and he
Before
will coup de grace
me?
this guy. Yeah, you make roll initiative. We're entering combat.
Can we roll it
And if-
against all of us?
Anyone who will be able to stop him can join the initiative.
Bitch.
What's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
Okay, so you will go before him.
The one
well,
time I
let's-
wanted to roll high on Toddy. Holy shit.
We'll go ahead and try to resolve that first. So you're casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Heck yeah.
All right. What does he have to do? DC? Is it a save? What's the?
But I'm casting it on Lareth, so he'll die laughing. I'm kidding. Hold on, my spreadsheet is being a bitch again. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. I'm gonna reload my spreadsheet because it just like keeps timing out.
Where's Kara's initiative token?
Flipped upside down.
Oh. I got 20. Not 20. Blah. Words.
Fist 15 wisdom saving throw.
All right. So he's gonna roll that save. And he rolled a 19 plus his modifiers. So he will succeed on that save against your spell. Make sure you mark off the spell points for it. And Kara does have the next go since you rolled above the lieutenant. Did either Jacina or Pantok rolled initiative?
Okay, Justina's rolling.
You got to be at a 19 total.
Nope. She has 11. Pantok has 18.
18. Well, you probably don't have any spells that could stop him anyway. So Tasha's Hideous Laughter fails. It's the lieutenant's turn.
Wait, did
Lareth has.
Kara beat the lieutenant?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Shit.
I said that, but then I was checking to see if you got other stuff because they didn't say anything. You beat the lieutenant. So is there any thing you can do that would be able to stop him from coup de grace Lareth on his turn? He's not going to have to roll for it because he's basically offering himself up.
It's not like I can, especially from here, do anything in particular besides fucking try to grab at his sword or something.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot you can actually do.
Well, wait.
It's not like
if you shove, you can try to knock them
Ooh.
prone, and if he's prone, I'm
he
pretty
would stand up
sure
on his turn.
God damn it!
Yeah, he would stand up next turn, but I mean, that buys us around.
No, he would stand up on
No.
his turn for 15 movement and then slice.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh,
When you're doing like a tavern brawl type of situation where it's like, oh my god, stop him from getting the MacGuffin, you just do contested rolls. But this is basically just straight back into combat, which there's not really a whole lot you can do in combat.
You could grapple him and try to drag him 15 feet away, but
You could like shove Lareth out of the way, step in between the two of them, and then like try to form a barricade. That's like or shove Lareth out of the way and then grapple the lieutenant. But that would take 2 actions.
Yeah, and I don't have 2 actions.
I mean, I'm honestly not that disappointed because, I kind of wanted to kill him anyways. But I wanted to be the one to kill him.
yeah, but now he's not going to give us the treasure.
He wasn't any treasure anyways. He's lying.
Well,
Although with the way we searched this place.
we can still tie up the lieutenant and try to force him. Yeah, I can't do anything because my characters didn't roll high enough, and it's up to you, Kara. You can attack the lieutenant. I guess that's the only thing you can do. Make sure you check your abilities and.
Or you could attack Lareth and get the killing blow, and then Lieutenant will have failed even more.
You could.
I mean, you could technically knock Lareth unconscious, but then he would just kill him anyway.
Yeah.
But my point is the Lieutenant will be a double failure.
Actually, God, I really don't want to extend this any more than it has to be. But in your defense, if the lieutenant kills Lareth, it's one shot, he's dead. If you knock Lareth out, even a critical hit on an unconscious creature, the most it can do is 2 death saving fails. So actually, if you knock him out, he has the lieutenant will still auto hit him, auto crit him for 2 death save fails,
Shit.
but he'll have 1 death save fail left, and on his turn he'll have to roll it. And if not, then you get a whole nother round to stop the lieutenant.
Thank you, DM, for giving us the answer.
Oh, I was just like, because I don't want to be like, nah, haha, you fail because you couldn't think of anything. I'm like, technically, that's a thing you could do if you're that desperate. So Kara would have to go up to Lareth, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, yeah, go up to him and melee attack him, hit, and then knock him unconscious. You do have to roll to hit him because he's not opening himself up to be hit by you.
Well, shit. Okay. I'm gonna try. Can I try to knock him unconscious from range attacks, or
Nope.
does it have to be melee?
Has to be
Shit,
melee.
why are you guys all in the way? Like, goddamn.
You can make it around.
Well,
Yeah.
I also think, I don't know if Noe has rolled yet, so if Kara misses, Noe could try
Noe
to
has.
enter initiative. Okay.
Yeah, I had not rolled on Noah yet, so I'll go roll on him.
You have a
So,
chance to be above him, and that's another person to do the strategy.
knock his ass unconscious. Alright, Kara is gonna run up. Do I have to be in a square? Probably.
Yeah, just
I
one of those
think-
3 squares behind him.
Yeah.
I can't find my die.
And I am going to smack the shit out of him.
All right, roll to
with
hit.
my rapier. Alright. Oh no. No! Thank you. Shit.
That's not the roll. You can re-roll it.
Yeah, you grabbed it while it was falling.
I didn't.
Ah,
grab it,
natural
pal.
1. All right, you run up. You definitely duck between all the people and try to jump and knock him down, but he steps out of the way and
Inspiration?
says, "Nice
Don't you
try."
have an inspiration that you never used?
Do you?
I don't think so. I have 0 hero points on my sheet.
No, not hero points. Inspiration. Pretty sure.
If
Jake
it's not marked on the
said-
If you have
sheet,
an
you don't have it.
asterisk
I don't
next to
have-
hero points, I think.
So Jacina and Panzog both have inspiration written down. So if
So does Toddy.
if you wrote down inspiration when Jake said, then you have inspiration.
Do you have
no, I'm
a
pretty sure I
star
already
next to your
used-
hero points?
No. I'm pretty sure I already used it.
I don't know if I ever gave it to you. I'm pretty sure I did at some point, but it's not on the sheet, and I can't go back and say what happened. So
Rest in peace.
did Noe make a roll?
No, I was looking for my die and then I got distracted. Okay, all right, I'll just roll this one. Hold on. So this is for my
Your initiative, just to see if you have a
Initiative.
chance to help. Oh, that's a cursed dice.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
See, it wasn't my dice. My die was mad at me because of that.
The
Mhm.
lieutenant raises his blade, and Lareth holds his arms back and holds up his head. And the lieutenant raises his blade as everyone goes no and shouts and runs forward and tries to stop him. Kara ducks beneath him, and he steps out of the way and then says, "My body will be consumed by righteous flames." As the lieutenant slices across his chest,
Shit.
and he goes "Gah!" and spits out a bunch of blood and falls down dead.
All right, now we're kicking the lieutenant's ass. Whose turn is it?
The lieutenant drops his weapons and holds
Oh.
out his hand, holds his hands at his side.
All right, show us where the treasure is, or we'll kill you here.
He says, "There's
Well-
treasure in the room behind me, but I don't know what secret treasure he was talking about." He says, "I'm not privy
Oh.
to such information."
Fuck, shit, fuck. Fuck, shit,
We're not
fuck.
in combat anymore. If you guys want to attack him, he's not stopping you.
Okay. Tell us who your master is?
He's silent.
Alright, well, then we're just gonna fucking kill him.
Can he at least show us some treasure first? Because I like treasure, and he's gonna die anyways. Come on, guys, you a tiny bit reasonable.
He resolutely refuses to cooperate with you,
No,
and he
he's
says,
he's ready for us to just kill him because he did
Yep.
what his master wanted. He's fulfilled his mission, and he's ready to die.
Rest in piss, dude.
So Pantuck pulls out his dagger, and Jacina. Ooh, does Jacina have a dagger? That'd be a cool way to kill him.
"You're gonna Julius Caesar him."
I have a dagger.
To Pantuck.
Okay, she does not.
Narf runs up and goes, "Aye!" and jumps on him and starts stabbing him in the back for 1 damage at a time. Chop,
And
chop, 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 chop.
Pantuck stabs him with his dagger, and Jacina just kind of like steps back and watches, and she sheaths her sword, and she just hangs her head and wishes that we could have figured out a different way. Not that she has a problem with killing him, but killing an unarmed guy because he wants to be killed is not her cup of tea. But Pantuck is joining in the goblin, just like the goblin. Die, 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 die!
Oh yeah,
Cars.
no, Toddy is totally going to town.
Kara
Holes fill his
is gonna
blood.
join in the stabbing. That sounds fun.
Elmo just watches in sadness as holes fill his body and blood pools on the floor amongst all the other blood pooled on the floor from the over a dozen slain creatures here, and he drops to his knees before collapsing in a heap.
Well, time to loot his
Oh right, now
body.
it's
Real quick, 'cause
time to desecrate the body.
Oh,
we
no.
never did this last time, so I'm going to do it now, just real quick, since officially combat's over. Everyone gains 186 experience. That is after being split across all participating party members for this combat.
Wait, you didn't count. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Jacina, Kara,
I've
Pantuck,
gotten-
Buddy, Elmo, Noe, and Narf.
I now have
Yeah, I got Narf
to
confused with
make-
one of the other goblins.
Was
I got
that
confused for
186?
186, yeah. The goblins didn't participate. They just kind of stayed on the sideline, so the XP didn't get split to them.
Hee-hee.
Jacina is at 2043.
Elmo says, an unfortunate end. It would have been nice if we could have taken him back to town and held him there and maybe done something to get information out of him, but it's better that he's dead anyway, because someone like that in prison or whatever, you never know what they could do, and it's better that he's just not anymore.
Well, when the assassin squad comes around, we'll make sure to let them know your name, Elmo, so that you can give them a piece of your mind.
That's not a good idea.
I'm just saying, since he was so intent on killing the guy, make sure he gets the credit for it.
He says, I don't think word will get to them as long as we keep. We've wiped out the last of these guys, so how are they going to find out? And besides, we've got protectors in Hamlet. We'll be fine.
Okay, well, Pantuck is going to say, all right, well, I'll do the honors, and he starts sawing off Lareth's head to show to the ogre.
Okay, you've got his head.
Okay, I'm adding it to my inventory,
Woohoo.
head of Lareth.
Can I loot Lareth's body, please? Pretty please.
Sure. Would we like to loot all of the bodies?
Yeah, let's loot them all.
Before we do that, just out of curiosity, how long has it been since my character's had a bathroom break?
Oh my god.
Bathrooms don't exist in D&D.
You just shit
Well,
and piss in your
sorry,
water.
Lareth's throat. You're about to get shit down.
Okay, Pantuck sets it on the floor and opens the mouth.
No, I was going to sit down the throat, not the mouth. I wanted the head to face it. I was hoping that consciousness was still there and he could still kind of see what was going on.
Oh, good, because I really don't want to carry around a head covered in piss. That's just gross.
Ew.
Oh, I didn't mean piss.
Elmo says,
No.
"What sort of fools are you? My God, I will bring you all back as prisoners to Hamlet. I did not know you were this kind of
That was a
horrible."
joke. I wasn't going to
Just
actually spit down his
kidding. Go
Oh,
throat.
then I guess we should proceed then.
Jacina's gonna check this room over here while you guys are looting the bodies.
All right, what's everyone else
Elmo, learn to get a sense of humor.
Kara is laughing his ass off at all this bullshit and attempting to loot Laris' body.
All right, so Kara is looting Lareth specifically, and
gonna
Jacina is checking this room.
I'm going to go ahead and search the lieutenant.
Okay. Let's see. That's that room. Nick. Oh, sorry. This room actually has a description. This 30-foot square chamber appears to be a barracks. At least a dozen sleeping pallets line the north and west walls. Empty weapon racks line these walls. Flickering illumination is provided by several lit torches. So it's just a description of the room, not necessary really. To the southwest is a 20 by 40 foot room.
Oh?
And it is
Ooh, it's long boy.
It has several crates and casks. And also in the corner, mounds of fresh rushes and grass. Nearby are stabled 2 war horses and a saddles, tack, and a lance nearby.
Oh, there's some loot for you.
Oh shit! Horses!
War horse?
Jacina is going.
I want war horses!
Jacina's gonna hop on a war horse and say, "Hey guys, there's ponies in here. I claim this one, and her name is Epona."
Epona! Wait. I want a war horse! Actually, wait, I already have Tokage. Well, I want to look at the war horses after I'm done looting this body.
Armored war horse.
I was just checking. It had a state. I was just checking the state. No, they don't have armor. There's saddles and tack, so they can be ridden, and a lance. One lance, but no barding.
Aw.
I don't know why I keep my microphone to cough.
I guess I can't use a lance, huh?
Yeah, I don't think any of you can. Maybe Noe. Oh, it's heavy though. Are dwarves small or are they medium?
Good question.
I know they have low speed. They're medium.
Oh yeah,
So
that was like a whole thing.
Yeah, so Noe could actually use a lance on a mount. Okay, on Lareth. As far as equipment goes, make a perception check to search his body and see if you can tell what's significant.
Yippee! Let me get the not shitty dice. Where's the one with this color scheme? Where's the D20 for that one? That's a little bit of a bullshit.
So should we let Noe use the other one since they can use the lance?
Ooh. You said that was a what check?
Perception check just to search the body. Yeah, I'm looking for that. I don't see that other the light
21.
green D20. I don't know where it went.
21.
21. Okay. So on his person, you can tell that both his armor and his staff appear to be very, very high quality and possibly magical. You also find on his left hand a ring, which you believe to be magical as well. Other than that, he only carries 9 platinum and a jet black gemstone.
Ooh.
So those are all things you'll have to identify and or appraise whenever you want to.
Make sure you write
You
it all
said-
down.
Sure.
Yep.
You said 9 platinum?
9 platinum, a black gem, and staff. His plate armor, which is horrifyingly black with an evil eye painted carved into the front, and a ring that appears magical.
Oh my god. Toddy is so sad that we both have to die.
And then,
I'm
Toddy, were
sorry
you
for
searching?
this.
You said you were searching the lieutenant.
Yes.
He doesn't have anything on him that would require searching, like making a check for. Nothing hidden on him or anything magical. Lareth had all those magic items on the ring, so you kind of had to figure out what those were. The lieutenant has a small velvet sack. Ha 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 ha.
You beat me to it.
And it rattles with stuff inside that does not sound metallic. It sounds like rocks, and it's a big old sack. He also has a platinum chain around his neck with a topaz in it.
Shit, I want to take that. Is that
Well,
Georgia barking at the
I-
washer?
Yeah, Georgia does not like the dryer buzzer. The washer sings a nice
Oh.
heavy song. The dryer.
Um, Does the bag, before can I inspect the bag to make sure it's not like some sort of a trap or going to do something when I open it up to look inside?
I mean,
it's
if
not gonna spit.
it looks like a bag, there's not really much you can do. If it was trapped, you would get some kind of a check to avoid the trap.
Okay. I would like to find out what's inside the bag.
There are 12 gemstones of various colors. Some of them are immediately obvious, like amethyst, pearl, and some sort of okay, I guess you could tell what I don't even know what that would look like in real life. Fine coral, and then I guess I'll just say them. Your characters probably know what gems look like. So write all these down. 2 amethyst.
Hold on. I got to get to my inventory sheet. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, who's looting it? Both
Toddy.
You guys? Oh, Toddy is good.
I'm ready.
Okay. He has it has 2 amethyst, 2 fine coral, 4 red garnet, 3 pearls, and 1 tourmaline. And you can read those back to me or ask me if you need me to repeat any.
Sorry, I accidentally put down 1 Yormaline instead of tourmaline, and I had to rewrite it, so it took me a minute. 2 amethyst, 2 fine coral, 4 red garnet, 3 pearls, which now I feel like I got ripped off. No, those might not be valuable pearls, and 1 Yormaline.
Yep, 1 Yormaline. And did you write down the platinum chain with the topaz?
That's what I was going to ask. The platinum. It was platinum chain.
Yep, it's a platinum chain, and it's set with a topaz.
Got it.
So that is oh, and yeah, Kara, are you like removing all of his stuff? Are you taking the black armor and the magical staff and ring and all this stuff?
Yes, magical staff. You didn't say anything about that.
I sure did. That was the first thing I said. His mace seems like it's good quality, but not magical.
Okay. Written all the shit down. I got a black gem, Colt's plate armor, magic ring, and a magic staff.
All right. His body lays there naked as you stuff all of the goodies into your pack as best you can. It takes you a little while to take off all of the pieces.
He ugly. Okay, anyways, when I finish looking through there, I want to go see the horses.
Okay.
You said you found horses in here? That's crazy. None of them can compare to Tokage, though.
Jacina's riding on one of the war horses. Yeehaw!
They do seem to be well trained and not care who is riding them, so they are amenable to be ridden.
Awesome.
Reminder that these rooms are strewn with corpses.
So Justina is going to. I'm gonna need a mini of Justina riding the warhorse.
Holy shit!
So somebody should probably search the other corpses.
Okay, Pantalk's gonna
Yeah.
get to searching.
All right. The rest of the guards and the sergeants have a total of 36 platinum, 53 gold. Hold on. Did I add that? I don't think I did. 36 platinum, 53 gold, 42 silver. The sergeants both wear gold chains.
2 gold chains.
Yep. And that is it for those guards. So platinum, gold, silver, 2 gold chains. The guards don't carry anything other than coins.
I feel like the amount of treasure we're getting out of this versus what we put into it, just this fight, I mean, not the whole dungeon, is insane.
Well,
Yeah.
remember we're gonna have to give a full share to Elmo, and I believe Narfall, and I think he asked for a share as well.
I don't think Narf asked for a share because he knew he wasn't really going to contribute very much. He was just happy to be along.
Okay, yeah.
There's
he
also
just
a door
wanted to
here.
Take revenge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Justina is riding on her horse, and Pantok looted all the coin from the bodies. And there's another horse in here, and who wants to open the door?
Me. Treasure. We're gonna get so much treasure.
Does
Oh
anyone
yeah,
want
we're
the other
gonna get
horse?
so.
If no one will take it, then Pantok will, just so it doesn't go to waste. But
Of course.
Pantok and Justina cannot use the lance.
You
I
guys.
mean, Noe can take the lance, and I guess. Well, I mean, there's like a lance holder on the horse, right? We can keep it on the horse until we need to use it. No.
No, we can
Yeah,
use the
I mean
lance.
that's part of its tack, I guess. Is stuff for like equipment. You could probably keep the lance on it
Should I write the lance down on Noe's character sheet though, or
if you want it.
You're the only one that can use it.
I might as well take it? I mean, I've never.
Or you can write
Enough
war
that-
horse and then in parentheses with lance or whatever you want to tack on it. I will be right back. I have a package delivered. I'm going to go grab it real quick so no one steals it, and then you guys figure that out and just determine how you're going to open the door. BRB.
Be right back.
I
Need
was
to
gonna
go
say, I mean-
steal Jake's package.
I mean, Panta. I mean, I don't really feel like managing the horse, but you know,
You don't want a horse?
Fine, I want a horse. I have Tokage and now my beautiful steed.
I mean, I can, but I feel like I'm already managing 2 characters, and my brain might explode if I have to manage a horse.
You can just ride on it.
I want the horse. Me.
So let's see. Warhorse has 60 movement speed, and it has a hoof attack, and it has trampling
Giddy up.
charge if it moves 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hits it with a hooves attack on the same turn. Then the target makes a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the horse can make another attack with its hooves again against it as a bonus action. And so Justina is about to learn mounted combat.
God, I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know if my brain can handle it tonight.
If you don't want it,
We're
I want it.
We're not gonna have the mounted combat tonight, but that's basically what a warhorse lets you do: move faster and have mounted combat.
I guess I can do it, unless you actually like want the horse, Nick.
Well, no, Pantok does not. He'll take it if no one else is going to, but He's a magic guy. He
Oops.
doesn't really see a benefit to a horse.
I want it.
So
Ooh.
when you're on a mount, the mount's movement is what you use. So you move as the mount instead of as your character. You can mount or dismount a creature that's within 5 feet. So you can mount or dismount, like if you have the horse that you're leading, and then you can mount it if you're next to it. It's half of your movement speed to mount or dismount. What else? Controlling a mount. Your mount moves, and you can take one of 3 actions: dash to get you more movement, disengage, and your mount can dodge anytime.
Jake probably didn't really have a package. He just wanted to listen to us struggle.
As long as your mount can take actions, it can still take bonus actions. However, war horses can't use their trampling charge while acting as a controlled mount because they can't take the attack action in order to hit creature with their hooves.
Shit. Oops. Man, horses are cool.
I'm reading
Man.
about mounts.
What about female horses?
Huh?
It's just a joke because you said man horses.
Oh.
It was a really bad joke. Even my kids would have rolled their eyes at that one. Wait, what am I talking about? My kids roll their eyes at literally everything that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick can relate to that because it's true.
Well, I guess Noe is going to take the horse and the lance then.
Okay.
I am
Hi.
back. And I'm assuming everything was distributed and written down. And are we opening the door up?
Open the gates.
Yes, we've
All right.
just been reading about mounts to try to figure out how it works.
Oh, however you're reading about it is probably not how it's going to work. What are you curious about?
Attacking while on a mount and trampling charge. It seems that controlled mounts cannot take the attack action, and
Correct.
so you could not use trampling charge while you're on the horse. So basically, the war horse could only use trampling charge on its own if it felt like it.
Yeah,
But
it is not. If it's controlled, it is not another creature. It is just moved by you, and that's all it can do. If you're riding it and if you're trying to do like a chase or something, it can run while you fight or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a pet. It's a mount. Mounts are not meant to be additional pets in combat.
yeah, so it's mainly like a mobility thing.
It's more like a transportation thing. Like you guys are going to be traveling a whole lot, and just to be clear, I did not put these here. They're in the module.
Oh yeah.
You guys, it's more like this is a back and forth. There's a lot of locations to go to, and going to them on foot is a pain in the ass. And mounts are like a big thing in original D&D because you travel a lot. It's not like modern day D&D where it's a one and done, everything in the local town.
Can more than one of us ride on the horse at a time?
There is room for 2 riders on each horse.
Fuck yeah!
Okay, so Tokage is not going to gain us any speed, but if 4 of us are traveling, we could use the war horse to travel faster.
So I went because there's no good information on this, not even in previous editions. So basically, and I've written out like a whole thing about it, but the short version is if you're riding on a mount, you can basically cover, depending on the speed of the mount, you can cover more distance in a travel day. War horses are 60 feet. Giant lizard's only 30, which means riding it as a
Yeah.
mount actually doesn't do anything, but that's stupid. So I'm considering Tokage to be 45 movement speed. So with these war horses plus Tokage,
I
you
win.
can travel at 50% more overland speed. If it's only the horses somehow, then you can travel at twice your speed. So you can travel instead of 8 leagues in a day, you could travel 16 leagues in a day.
I win. Me and Tokage stay winning. I love Tokage so much. He's my little child.
Yeah, it seems dumb because it says literally like, oh, people whatever's use him for mounts, and it's like, but they're only 30 movement speed. So what's the point of it's only for mounted combat? And that's stupid. So rather than say no, get rid of Tokage and get a horse, he's the speed of a riding horse essentially.
Can we attack
Right.
as normal while riding on a mount?
Yes. So everything is in combat. Everything's normal. That you just don't get the extra creature fighting. But if you dismount it for some reason, it's not helpless. It's not like it's just going to get killed because it's just sitting there. It can defend itself. It can fight, but it's not like a pet where you can command it to go attack things. Paladin, you can. Paladin mounts are sick as hell, like your ox that you had. Regular mounts are literally just for riding, though. There is like whole mounted combat builds and stuff, but none of it involves having the mount actually attack. All right, Kara, you turn the handle to this door, which looks like any other door in this dungeon, and you do your cursory check for traps, which it appears there are none.
Open the gates, the gates. Oh shit.
This chamber is lavishly furnished with thick rugs, wall hangings, soft chairs, a couch, and
Fuck
cushions.
yeah!
Wines, liquors, and dishes of sweetmeats abound. A brazier continually burns, warming the place and sending a fragrant incense into the air. And this room is dimly lit by the brazier.
Oh my god. Tokage is gonna go to the meats and the fine cuts of meats and just chow.
You should also loot that
Blah,
shit
blah,
for
blah, blah,
the
blah,
lizard later.
Oh shit, you're right. I stick the nastier looking meats in my bag. And some very good ones as extra treats.
Sure, there's not a whole lot of food. It's not like a banquet. It was just enough for him and his lieutenant probably. So you can add 1 day's worth of sweetmeats is what it says.
Sweetbreads?
And I no sweetmeats. I think that's like organs and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Ah, the place where the prions live.
Yeah.
Sweetbreads are pancreas.
Okay.
What?
That sounds so gross. Although the pancreas is where it makes insulin, so I guess that does make sense, and I never realized that before.
Oh, yeah.
It
I think
literally
it's
never
very
clicked.
Fatty. Yeah, me either. Okay, so Jacina's gonna hop off her horse, and she's actually going to search every container in the stable one at a time, and she's also going to search all along the wall, and she's going to search through all the grass and the hay, and she's trying to look for any sort of a secret compartment or hidden treasure or something of value. Pantok is going to search this main room here. He's going to look under every bed. He's going to check every single stone on the ground. He's going to check the walls brick by brick. And he's just going to go along the edge and along the floor. And he's going to spend as long as he needs, even if it takes 30 minutes. He's
Okay,
gonna
make
meticulously go
your
over the
perception
corners.
checks.
Sigh! Oh, comes down to perception check. Where's that cursed die at?
You mean the die that will be deleted if it rolls another one tonight?
You know, there's lots of other die for you guys to roll. You don't have to all roll my red one.
No, they're all missing. I can't find my purple die now.
Look.
Okay, that was Jacina first.
Right here.
And Jacina, perception 20 perception.
Okay, I stole the purple die. I don't know where the green one is though. I still can't find it. You find nothing. What was Pantox?
Sigh. What's in the barrels and stuff? Just bullshit.
Oh yeah, the barrels. There's like salted meats and stuff. Hold on. Salted meat, hard biscuits, dried fruit, and so forth. Several of them hold watered down wine and fresh water.
Okay, Justina's gonna take salted meat.
All right, write down however much salted meat you want to carry on your person. There's barrels full of it.
And let's see. So 2 pounds of salted meat, 2 pounds of hard biscuits, and a pound of well, is there any containers that I can use for the wine?
No.
No, then I'm not gonna fuck with that. But she'll take 2 pounds of salted meat and biscuits. Pantok has a +4 perception, and he rolled a 10, so that's only 14.
All right. You descriptively searched every nook and cranny. This room does not seem like there's really anywhere to hide anything, and you do not find anything.
Damn. Wonder where the treasure is that he's talking about, says Pantok.
I would like to go through the alcohol in this room to see what of it is worth taking back.
Sure. Make an insight check, because you're just looking through the alcohol to like determine it. Not insight, investigation, sorry.
Tokage's gonna
use
have
my
a
new
feast
die
later.
over here because fuck that red one. 14 investigation.
All right, you look through the various alcohols, and it seems that there is nothing of lavish value. Just just regular stuff you could get it at the local store. He doesn't have like crazy expensive liquors or anything.
Is there any unopened?
Yeah, there's a couple. I mean, what do you want? Whatever you get's going to be pretty much valueless. So you can have whatever you want.
Yeah, it's for my character to drink. So
sure.
I don't care. What exists? What type of hard liquor exists?
Like bottles of wine, liquor. I don't know what liquors exist. There's a sniffer of brandy, 2 bottles of red wine, and a small cask of gin.
Ew, gross. I'll take it.
And you also find while you're doing that, you see that laid out on one of the tables laid out on the cabinet where some of the liquors are stored. There is a silver service set with several pieces and goblets. So it's like a pitcher, a big fancy tray, 7 goblets, and like some other various bowls and stuff. It's a big service set made of silver, exquisite silver.
I'm gonna yoink that into my bag too.
Okay, you can write it down
2 bottles of wine and the gin.
You can write that down as silver service set.
Yep, that's awesome. Oh, I guess I would like to kind of search the room, see if there's any hidden secrets in it. But I'm probably not as enthusiastic about that right now.
Yep,
as I would have been before the alcohol.
You spent about 10 minutes perusing the liquor and stuff, and you found the service set. Kara, what are you doing while Toddy is doing that?
You said there was like really nice like cushioned like couch and cushioned bed and stuff. Wait, why is there only one bed? That's kind of fucking gay.
That's a bed and a couch. His lieutenant doesn't sleep in here with him.
Oh.
These are his chambers.
Or does he?
Or
wink,
does
wink.
he?
Guess you'll never know.
Anyways.
Wait.
I wanna...
Wait. What level do you get to speak with that at Nick?
Hold on.
Because we could bury the corpse somewhere where no one will ever find it and come back just to ask that question.
Only clerics and bards get that spell.
Oh, that's stupid.
No! Someone make a bard. Oh wait, I was gonna make a bard. Oh shit!
I don't think any bard would ever take that spell anyway.
I would. I would. I so.
I'm sorry.
would.
Anyways,
Just
Who are we trying to speak with? Is it Lareth?
They just want to find out if they were gay together.
yeah, I'm just curious. It's all about the role play.
Not where the treasure is.
I don't think a speaking
Oh, I
dead
guess we
spell
could
would
find
cause
that
them
out
to reveal
too.
secrets.
Yeah, probably not. Pantok walks in the room and says, "I'm getting nothing out there. Did you guys find the secret treasure in here?"
I'm still looking. Kara wants to like check this bed, like under the mattress, under the pillow, under the bed. Fucking take apart the whole ass bed if I need to.
Have you checked
All right,
every single brick in the wall one at a time,
Make an
Yes.
investigation check.
pressing on it and also prying it with your dagger?
Please don't roll off the. What the fuck? $12.
How are you searching the bed and the couch? Are you like lifting up the sheets? What are you doing to it?
I'm like fucking tearing this whole bed apart, like no
Oh!
respect.
Like the cops
Ripping
do,
open the pillow.
Yep.
Slice open the mattress with a dagger, slice open the
Yep.
pillow.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like stabbing your dagger and shit and pulling it along like Lord of the Rings style where they stab the hobbits' beds, and you're like gashing it open. You're sticking your grubby claws in there and feeling around. You are certain, even with your relatively low roll, that there is nothing of value to be found in either the bed or the couch. You do, however, your eye is drawn to a small alabaster box sitting on this other cabinet. This one had all the liquor and stuff. This one's got like more like a mirror and things like that on it. Nothing really seems of value other than this alabaster box, which seems a little bit more of a higher quality type of container.
Kara wants to open it.
Inside the box are several unguents, which are like lotions and salves and things like that. Does not seem to be anything more than mundane, but they do seem to be like think of like a fancy makeup kit, basically. So it's a So it's a fancy it's just
Makeup
alabaster.
kit. That's kind of fucking gay.
Yeah, but it's
Actually,
not makeup, it's unguents, but I don't know like what unguents are used for. Like it's like I guess he's got ashy skin and so he lotions up a lot. I don't know. But it looks valuable. You recognize that some of these are very high quality, made with like rare oils and things like that, and it's valuable.
I'm taking this.
All right, alabaster unguent box.
Just out of curiosity, when searching, I don't know if this counted or not, but if it didn't in the rolls, I would like to kind of move the rug and look below it.
Yeah, you can check under the rug. There's nothing beneath the rug.
I misspelled that shit horribly.
You might not have. It's spelled weird. UNGUENT.
No. I didn't try.
But yeah, nothing under the rug. Yeah, if you search specific places and there would be something in plain sight, I'm not going to require a perception check. Perception check would just be find something that is either explicitly hidden or in a place you're not explicitly searching.
Well, I was hoping for like a trap door or something to lead to like a hidden area underneath the rug because that's common trope.
Yeah, nothing like that under the rug though. You check and you don't see anything like that you can see.
Are there any torches on the wall or anything mounted on the wall at all?
No.
Are there any candles in the room at all?
Hold on. I think hold on. It said how the room is lit. Let me see what it said. It might be torches. A brazier continually burns, which I guess is this thing right here. But no, there is no torches or candles.
Okay, Pantog is going to stab his dagger in the brazier and see if there's anything in it but coals.
Nope, does not seem like there is anything special about the brazier.
He's gonna push it over.
It tips over, and the light in the room suddenly goes out as the fire turns to embers.
Pantok is going to stab every stone on the floor under the brazier, and then he's gonna proceed around the room, dragging his dagger and looking for anything loose in any way whatsoever.
You do that.
One stone at a time.
Yep. That
Quick.
happens.
Look for areas where Jake did a really shitty job erasing to see if maybe it's because he was cutting it so we wouldn't see the room next to it.
Okay, time to check every stone on the wall by pushing it and also by trying to pry it with my dagger.
Yay!
You spend 30 minutes doing that and nothing.
You know, when we finally find out where it was and what we missed, we're going to be like, oh, God damn it.
We're not gonna find out. Pantok slashes up the other bed viciously.
There's a bed and a couch, and Kara already tore
Okay.
everything out of both of them.
Oh, the couch too is all torn up and shredded?
Yep.
Is there anything in the room that's not trashed?
There's a table here, the rug, which technically has not been trashed yet, an overturned brazier, a torn up couch, pillows, and bed, a liquor cabinet, and another unknown cabinet that has like vanity stuff on top.
Pantok is gonna search every inch of the table, and he's gonna jab at it with his dagger and look for any possible secret compartments.
Make a perception check.
Ah.
You're being very specific in the way you're searching, and you're not really allowing me to just let you roll a perception check. If you say I do a thing, I have to tell you what that thing is.
20.
20. As you freak out and start stabbing and smashing things in a fit of rage, after an hour of doing that, and the room is covered with dagger scrapes and scratches and tears, and the room is just
Burning embers on the ground.
Yeah, it's just a mess, and the embers have started to catch fire on the rug. You finally go to this untouched cabinet and open the doors. And there's various tchotchkes and things in there. It looks like things are kind of haphazardly slung in there, but of course you don't care, so you just grab everything and just pull it out onto the ground. And in the very back, hidden behind a piece of cloth, which is the same color as the back, is a small little doorway.
By the way,
not doorway, but
Oh
like a
my
little
God.
like a little compartment.
By the way, this whole time, Jacina has just been chilling and like petting the horses and feeding them snacks and talking to them. And then every once in a while, she kind of like leans out and hears Pantok like frantically searching like a madman. And then she just kind of goes back and she's talking to the horses like, "It's okay, they'll be done soon. And then you're gonna come with us, aren't you? Yes, you are. We're gonna take you to some stables. Yes, we are. You're such a cute little horse. I will name you Epona." And the other horse, Kara, did you name the other horse before you went in there? Did anyone name the other horse? Just he's gonna name it.
No, we already named it in her head and heart.
Did you tell anyone? If not, Justina's gonna give it a name.
No, we told her gods in private prayer.
Oh, can't name it
Oh,
that.
what the
That's another
fuck is the name? I can't think of a clever horse name right now. Oh, I wonder what Queen Elizabeth's horse was named.
Bojack.
That Queen Elizabeth.
Bojack
Bojack.
Horseman?
The second one actually has a name tag on it that says Bojack. You don't get the choice.
Ah.
You can name it whatever you want, but that's its official name.
Let's keep it. It's perfect.
Okay, Justina's actually going to change, instead of Epona, she's gonna name her horse Bucephalus.
No! Epona!
Name it what?
Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
Or Bucephalus? I like Bucephalus better.
Sounds like a type of lung infection.
Alexander the Great's horse. How the hell do you say
Oh,
it?
okay, that's a good name.
Have you been diagnosed with bucephalus? If so, you may be entitled to compensation.
The financial compensation.
Yeah.
Bucephalus.
And I guess that makes Noah's horse Bojack,
Yeah, this
right?
says Bucephalus. Okay, it's Bucephalus. Epona is that's too common. I mean,
Yeah, it was
that's
kind of cringe.
yeah. I mean, that's the
Cringe,
first thing that comes
actually,
to my
a
mind,
little
but
It's not cringe.
I always wanted a horse named Bucephalus. Wonder
I'm
what
gonna
it
make a
means, 'cause
female human monk named Sheik.
bruh.
Bucephalus name meaning. I feel like it's got the word phallus in it. Oh, it's a branding mark depicting an ox's head on its haunch. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyway, yes, this horse appears to be the best Thessalian strain, and I shall name it Bucephalus. Okay, so Pantok says,
You know, if you really wanted to, you could speak with animals to ask it what its name was.
she might. Pantok says,
But it already had one.
"Score," and he opens the compartment to see what's inside.
Inside is a small jewelry rack, I guess one of those little necklace holders, on which is hanging a fantastically thick and luxurious gold chain, many times the size of the ones the sergeants were wearing, into which are set 6 fire opals.
This is gonna be worth money. Pantok says, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about," and he's gonna take it off of the hook and put it on his neck and hope that it doesn't set off a trap.
Nothing happens when you put it on, but
Woohoo!
you feel very rich.
Yeah, Pantok's smiling. All right, guys. Think we got the treasure. I'm ready to head out. Was there anything else to check? Did we already? I think we checked all the bodies and scored all the loot. So
Yeah, where did we miss, Jake?
I don't think you missed anything.
Yeah, you would say that.
we were gonna give up his whole life for a freaking necklace.
And his magic items.
Oh, he was gonna the ones he was wearing.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
weapon, his weapon, his armor, and his potentially magical ring.
Well, we just took that.
Remember,
off
he
the
said
body,
he
so
wouldn't
it's
part
easy.
with his gear. Yeah, no, I think we made the right decision, killing him.
All right, well, let's go head to that ogre and let's give him this head, this cool.
Can I put
swinging
it on
head.
a stick, please?
On a steak.
Okay, you got to be the one to present it to him then.
Fine.
Should we bring the body with too to give him something to eat?
Oh, there's plenty of bodies down here for him to eat.
Oh, we'll tell him that he can head on down here and have a feast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do we need to go down the tunnels of the dead?
I was gonna say the tunnels are actually collapsed. The last time you went down there, they collapsed or whatever. Because all it is in the book, they're collapsed. You're not going there. Is it basically is the gold coins are really there, and it says if you go off the map and continue searching the tunnels, you basically just make checks to get lost, and it's basically just a big fuck you, waste your time. No penalties, nothing lost, just waste your time fucking around. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're gonna continue on. I'm not that hardcore Gary Gygax.
That there's one thing we don't need. It's just a big fuck off waste of time because
Yeah.
we will go down every single tunnel and we will roll 15 encounters and never find anything.
That's the point. And also, like, when Gary Gygax is playing, you don't have this map where you can see all the things and like the edges. He would just say the tunnel turns left, the tunnel turns right, the tunnel turns left. It's a dead end. It turns left, and you have to map it out and everything yourself. So eventually, if you get over to these edged areas and keep going, instead of saying the tunnel turns left and right, he would say you can't remember which way that you came. Make a check to see if you get lost. But we're not doing that. So this is just a whole and yeah, the enemies, they were random encounters, but then I realized that the thing said it can only be rats and something else, and I rolled zombies originally, and I was like, fuck, okay, they're actually rats, but you guys were already running away, so I was like, that's fine.
What a bunch of shit. Well, we did take the bait and go in there and start fucking around. We just didn't waste. There's gold coins leading in there. Oh God, I hate Gary Gygax. I'm so glad he's dead. Oh, but the joke's on us because he's already in the paradise, and he's like, "No, I disassociated myself. Damn it."
No joke's on him. He's disfellowshipped. He doesn't get to wake up in it.
He wakes up in literal hell, and he's like, "Well, I'll be damned." And then Satan's like,
And he laughs
Nope.
at the pun that he made himself.
and Gary Gygax is like, "I really didn't believe this place existed." And he says, "God created it just for you." Okay, so yeah, let's all head on back to the ogre and show the head to him. So Kara is gonna put his head on what would you have a stick to put it on? You gonna break off part of the furniture or something? Yo, Kara.
Waka waka.
Okay, so Boos means ox, and Kephale means head. So Bucephalus means ox-headed.
Oh.
And it was based on a type of branding mark used on horses in ancient Greece. You know, it's kind of funny because it's like Alexander the Great's famous horse, and its name is like basically horse. Yeah, it just had a brand on its haunch. Wow. You'd think like he'd name his horse some really badass thing, but it's just like generic horse brand.
I mean, they didn't really need to be super creative back then. They just named things what they were. That's why we got 15 different rivers named River.
Yeah, but he was like known for being real like over the top.
Yeah, true.
So you'd think that he'd be like, I mean, he called himself the Great. I mean, you know, he did.
Yeah.
I was actually joking, but
But yeah, Elmo says, I know we're basically waiting on Kara. Elmo says, well, it seems like we've done our job here, and unless for some reason you wanted to stay here and clean this place up and try and make it a base, I don't really think it's that great. I mean, everything's kind of crumbling. There's a open crypt with connection to who knows what down there. A back door, a front door. The doors are all stuck. The top's in shambles. There's rats infesting it. Kind of stinks at this point from all the corpses, but yeah, I think we pretty much cleaned this place out. It is a major fixer-upper.
And it's pretty big. Like, we didn't know it had all these Temple of Evil, like, tunnels and stuff. Like, knowing that it's gigantic. I don't think this is an ideal place for making a base. Especially
Yeah, the first...
We don't have the staff to upkeep it.
Yeah, the first floor and the first part of the second floor was great. It's all the rest.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ruined keep, so like it's one of those things where you know how people buy dilapidated houses, tear them down, and build a new house. It's really not a fixer-upper. It's more of a
broken down.
Break it down and build a new one. At that point, there's plenty of land out there. It's not really an ideal. It's an ideal place for an evil hidden lair, not really for an adventuring base. But I mean, you could probably rest here. Like, you cleared it out. There's no more enemies who are going to come and jump out at you. But I wouldn't continue to stay here. Yeah, Kara, what are you doing with the guy's head?
Oh yeah. We need to go.
Putting it on a stick.
What stick?
I'll put it on top of my rapier then. Rapier's like a spear, so just
you decapitate him and stick your rapier as far as it'll go up his spinal column. Like up towards the whatever the back part of the brain is called, the little taily part. You've got a head on a stick. You guys can do whatever you want.
All right, lead the way, Kara. Let's get this head presented to the ogre. And what time of day is it?
It was 6 o'clock when you got here. You spent about an hour exploring and an hour, not an hour exploring, 30 minutes.
Did we wake up
and
here?
An hour searching. No, you came here. You left at noon. You left at noon. You got here at 6. It took you 6 hours, so it's probably 7:30, 8.
We'll definitely need to stay the night here, and I don't think we should do it down the nasty crypt. So let's present the head to the ogre and tell him he can come down here and feast on the bodies, and then let's head back upstairs and rest for the night. So we're following you, Kara.
All right, follow me. Woo! All right, I'm dragging him all the way over.
That's fine. I don't think we need to drag every single
This
character.
gate is still down.
Yeah, I can't go that way.
It crashed back. It crashed back on him after he turned around.
That's right. I nearly forgot about that. So
Yeah, I was wondering.
instead it would be like more like ooh.
We'd have to go around,
This
tell
train.
him and do all that, and then come back and escort the horses. How are we going to get the horses out?
Oh,
The exit. There is this back exit here, but it's like filled with bramble and stuff. So yeah, actually, I don't know.
Let's ask the
Yeah,
ogre.
that's why I was.
So when we go to the ogre and present the head, let's lead the horses and the rest of the party up to the gate and ask him if he could hold the gate for us while we come through with the horses, and then he can head down that same tunnel and feast on a whole bunch of still warm human bodies. That's what we suggest. That's what Justina suggests to Kara before they leave.
That sounds like solid to me.
And Pantok, Justina, and both horses are going to be waiting in the halls outside the gate. For Kara to talk to the ogre.
Yeah, your tokens are still in this room. So
Follow me,
fine,
you
I'll move
guys.
'em.
you currently haven't done anything that you've said you're doing.
Fine.
Come here.
Nokra is doing one of the horses, so I'll just bring this horse. And
Please don't say doing.
doing the horses. And Pantok. So I'll put Crow. And Boyne. Wait over here, actually. Bong. Narf. Okay.
You guys.
Hmm?
I'm supposed to go in there myself. Just by myself?
That was what Kara gets up to the door and goes, "Wait, by myself? What's the plan?"
yeah.
So I don't know if you had clarified the plan.
You wanted to present the head to him.
Yes. Okay, Kara's gonna throw on his cloak.
Does Toddy offer to
And-
go with? Pantok and Justina were just gonna
Yeah.
lead the rest of the party through the gate.
Yeah, since I've talked to the ogre a bunch, I'll go with too. But if this gets us killed,
We'll be fine.
I'll never forgive y'all for staying on the other side of the gate.
Kara has his cloak on, has his head spear, and opens the door. Mr. Ogre!
The door opens and Lubash is laying on his pile of furs and cloths in the corner, and he stands up and he walks towards you and he says, "Oh!" And then he sees it's you and he recognizes you and he says, "Oh, did you smash the boss? I guess you aren't smashed, so."
Boss is dead. I present him with his head and I rip it off and I roll it towards him.
He looks at it and goes, good. He was a big jerk and very strong.
We have a lot of food, fresh human bodies, over by the, what was that room called? Over where the boss was. Was a lot of guards. Took them all down, and we have them all for you.
He says, "Ooh, goody goody. Me will get some good eatings, and then I guess me will just go leave and
There's
find
one
something
thing.
else."
There's one thing I must ask you, though.
Oh, what?
Open the gate, the gate.
He says, "Oh, you need me keep opening gate? Why don't you
One
open
more
gate
time.
yourself?"
Not strong like you big strong. You so strong and muscular. Wait, no.
Ugh.
That's not what I meant.
Narf is fiddling around over, and he goes, "Hey guys, I think there's a secret passage here."
What?
What?
Yeah. I was running my hand along the wall this whole way, and something just feels different here.
Ah, Christ.
It feels like there might be a thing unrevealed on the map
Okay.
that no one somehow still noticed, even after I erased every single other thing on the map.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired.
Okay, Jacina's gonna check.
There's a secret catch hidden on the floor, and there's a door that opens if you pull the catch.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch. Okay, Jacina pulls the catch.
Inside is a small chamber with a winch
Uh,
God.
that no one searched for.
okay.
The door first fell, and you were like, "Can we lift it?" And I was like, "Nope." And you're like, "Okay, I guess we can't
Oh,
get back."
man.
And continued.
We didn't search for anything, huh? Okay.
You never searched this area. I was waiting for you guys when you were passing by to like search,
Yeah.
and all you said is you look at the gate and see if there's a way to drop it. And I was like, "Nope."
Okay, so it was nearby the gate.
Hidden
Alright.
casted.
I don't know. I guess I just got it stuck in my head that the trick is to befriend the ogre to do that. So, okay. So Jacina is going to pull the winch.
That's why I was asking the ogre what he does when he lifts it, if there's a way for it to catch or to hold in place. He's like, you're like, no, me hold it in place. How many seconds you say again? 1,
Yeah,
2, 3. I'm
doesn't
like,
know he's an ogre.
His job is to guard this entrance, not to go down the tunnel. So he wouldn't know about that. Remember, he was surprised that this door even existed.
Well,
twice.
I mean, now we know.
Will the horses fit up these stairs?
They will not fit up these stairs.
Okay. Well, I'll have to bring them through this room here and
my
up the large stairs.
Will they fit through the doors?
They'll fit through the doors, like squeezing. The stairs are just because of the tight corners and stuff. They won't be able to squeeze all the way through. Like it's like a couch. You can bring a couch through a door, but you can't bring it around a corner the same size as the door.
Oh, remember when we made James move the couch and Travis was helping, and Travis was like, "Okay, I'm gonna slam into the couch as hard as I can to bust it through the doorway. So move out of the way." And James goes, "What?" And then slam, and then like half of his big toenail fell off.
Oh my god!
The couch made it through, but James got hurt, which is not funny because we love James and he's our friend. Hi,
Oh yeah, we're on
James.
stream. So yeah, Kari, you start to like talk to him and stuff, and you ask him about the gate, and he goes, "Oh, why can't you open it yourself?" And then these secret doors
Hey
might
guys,
open.
don't worry about the gate. We opened it. Figured out a way.
huh?
No worries.
Okay.
But, go ahead and grab that treasure from the ogre.
He turns to his chest and he says,
"Don't mind us."
"Okay, well, you did job, so here, have me treasure." And he lifts open the lid of this little broken down, shoddy treasure chest and says, "All yours." And then he goes over to the head on the floor and picks it up and eats it in one chomp.
Nice.
And then as he eats it, he goes, "Ugh," and his body starts morphing.
What the fuck?
Blah!
What the fuck?
And this hulking monster bursts forth, crushing into the ceiling of the room. And he says, "I have been released. He has trapped me in this form, and I am now free. Thank you for freeing me from this low intelligence form." And he reaches forward with his finger that's as big as 2 of your arms put together and traces a symbol on your forehead.
What the fuck?
And you feel some strange power coursing through you. And he says, "I can sense the death within you. You will appreciate this gift." And then he turns to a cloud of smoke and wisps out through the cracks in the ceiling.
What does the symbol look like?
You can't see it. It's gone. You just start drawing it.
Is that in the fucking book?
I think I fell asleep because shit just went off the rails in this stream.
Are you fucking with us, or is that in the book? Like, I need to know what's going on here.
Are you allowed to ask that question?
I asked it. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I asked it.
Do you want to know?
No, damn it.
That's what I thought.
I do.
No, no.
Kara's been blessed by an Oni demon that was trapped in the form of an ogre. And there's an open chest here with treasures in it, probably.
I'm gonna go search the chest for treasures. I just, you know what? Whatever. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen today. It's also not the only demon that I've been blessed by or had a friend blessed by today either. Not going into details, by the way, guys. Let's just say I'm not getting a lot of sleep.
At least it fits into Kara's story arc, and Kara's character in general. It definitely does.
You
Kara
feel
is traumatized.
you feel less in tune with your physical body and more in tune with your spiritual body.
Is that a?
But you
Is that
don't
a
know what
good
that
thing?
means. You just
Maybe after I took
feel
lunch,
you
I
just
mean,
feel
what?
closer. You just feel closer to the grave, not death wise, but like mind and spirit wise.
Like in
Oh.
Harry Potter, when the people who have seen death are
Yeah.
able to see the invisible horses
Yeah,
that
yeah,
pull the chariots.
exactly. So yeah, there's a chest. Did you say you were searching that, Toddy? And then there's like a pile of like
Yes.
furs and soiled things over here.
I will search the chest.
All right. In the chest, you look, and there are tons and tons of worthless glass beads and brass candlesticks filling the chest, and various other trash and useless things. However, in the very bottom of the chest, you do find 3 pieces of gold buried amongst 823 copper and 46 silver.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm struggling to process the ogre room.
Hold on.
Okay, so
Pantalk, I need you to come here and help with all the money because you're the guy who holds the money, right? There's a whole bunch of coins in this chest over here. I
what
need you
the
to come
hell
get it.
happened in that room? Because I just heard some very weird noises from in there.
Kara is
Are you guys
traumatized.
okay?
Kara is traumatized.
Pantalk asked Toddy what
Toddy?
the hell happened in that room.
I so much happened, but the ogre is gone. Let's just leave it at that. And
We
there's
didn't
money in the chest if you
leave
want to come get it because you're the one who carries the money, right?
Okay. I mean, I can. I'm actually overweight right now, so.
Oh, also, before because I'm
Okay.
totally gonna forget this, you guys, did you ever defeat the ogre? Let me check my experience tracker. I don't ever have you on here as defeating the ogre. You've bypassed him, but you haven't really defeated him, so you can go ahead and collect his quest experience, which will be.
Oh no! Wait, but who gets the quest experience? Because we weren't in the room.
The party, the people who killed Lareth.
Bah!
Everyone. So an ogre is worth 450 experience. 450 divided by everyone would be 1 sec. Would be 75. So everyone gets 100 quest experience for completing the ogre's quest.
Okay. 2143 on Josina. And 2210 on Pantalk. Getting close to level. That is fucking crazy. I do not want 8 million pieces of shitty copper.
I
100 XP?
Yes.
Yeah, Josina
Okay, I
and
wrote
Pantalk
100
are both going to say pass on the copper.
I guess I'll add the 3 gold to my inventory.
How much silver did you say there was?
I closed the book. 40.
Okay. Kara's
4 gold
gonna
worth.
pick through and get the silver.
All right, and you're just digging through and ignoring all of the other clearly useless junk and this pile of clearly useless detritus in the corner.
Has anybody checked the piles of furs in the corner?
Ew. Kara's gonna check it, but he's not happy about it.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh. 7.
As you suspected, you have gained nothing other than your hands being filthy and the scent of ammonia and other horrible things invading your nostrils as you disturb the pile of disgustingness.
Kara already felt spiritually close to death, now he feels physically close to death. So, in turn, he looks like death all the time now, and his fucking eyes are like tired. Looks like he hasn't slept in 48 hours. Ugh. Can we go home now?
And
Home.
we'll never speak of what happened in that room again. Right, Kara?
Yeah.
Haha, now Pantok's like, fuck you. Now I'll never know.
Yeah, Pantok's like, wow, it seems like I missed out on some really cool shit.
Yes, you did.
Yes, and I'm sure I promised that after Kara goes to sleep at some point, I will never tell you about it again, wink wink.
Maybe for the best. Okay, well, do you guys want to head upstairs and make our bed for the night and rest up for the travel back tomorrow?
Yes. I need to see Tokage.
Yes, and then I blurted out, it was a demon. The ogre turned into a demon. What the fuck?
What? I thought we were not gonna say that.
I'm sorry, how do you just keep that to yourself? It was
Kara's
so ethereal.
Kara's just gonna keep that to himself.
All right, are we so we go up to the next level. Let me pull that map out. Where are you guys resting in that? And you're going to rest in the dungeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the room right above the ogre room.
Kara's gonna go up the stairs. You guys coming?
Yep. So
think
Jacina
this
is
is the
gonna
map.
Jacina will lead her horse upstairs. Pantok follows, and Pantok's leading all the mini dudes.
Yeah, it's good enough. All right, so you all are going to rest in this room, right?
Yep. Then where's what room?
Yeah, we can't see what you're doing. Our characters are just hovering off.
Oh, sorry.
Little space.
It got
There we
it
go.
got flipped into the hidden area. I forgot that it hides the whole thing.
Yep. So we'll
The
rest
hidden
in here.
area. Wait, what?
There's a thing in Tabletop Simulator where you can hide an area, and anything touching that area is hidden. So I have like all of my minis and stuff like that in a little hidden area off the board. But if I touch anything to the edge of it, it disappears for you guys.
Oh, okay. I need to see Tokage now.
Oh, he's there.
I need to see him.
I don't know what I did with his token, so I'll have to load up another thing when we go to.
His
do that.
token's over here.
Oh, do you see it? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Tokage. Kara is being extra fucking like overly emotional about Tokage and hugs him and feeds him sweetmeats. Tokage.
He laps them out of your hands and is happy.
Tokage, little sweet.
All right, so
little creature.
we're gonna rest in this room. Are you guys wanting to investigate any of the items you found, or use like detect magic to see which things might be magical?
Oh yeah, so Pantok and Jacina. Well, Pantok will go ahead and check the large gold chain with the fire opal. Oh, I'm deleting the head of Lareth. He doesn't have that anymore. And we didn't really get anything else that's worth checking, but Pantok is going to check the necklace, so then you guys can check your stuff.
Yeah, Toddy is going to inspect that platinum chain with the topaz, and I don't think I
So-
got anything else that needs checked.
It's been a little while since we got loot, so I'll kind of give you guys a reminder of how you check loot. You got a lot of different stuff, and it takes an hour per person to check a thing, and you also have to sleep unless you're elves, which I'm pretty sure everyone's an elf of some kind.
Kara.
Yeah, except for Kara.
Actually, isn't Toddy? No, Toddy is Toddy a half elf or high elf?
He's a half elf, half elf, and yeah, you don't get to do that stupid thing. So it's only Justina and Pantok who would get to basically.
But Toddy has identify,
stuff all day.
so that's
Toddy
an
has
option.
identify, which is 10 minutes, 11 minutes per item. If you want to individually identify each item, you can also detect magic to see which items are magical, period, and worth checking. Other than that, you could appraise non-magical items to see what their value might be before you go selling them.
Before we go through all the items and stuff like that, can we actually stop here because it's getting late? And then
Can we do a detect magic real quick to at least see which magical items you got?
Yes. Oh, Pantok has detect magic. I can do that as a ritual.
Yep, you sure do.
Okay, so Pantok is going to cast detect magic as a ritual. It takes 10 minutes.
All right. So after 11 minutes, you detect which of the items you got in the dungeon are magical. You also detect there is something directly below this room that's magical
No fucking way.
that you seem to have missed.
Oh, God.
What?
And we gotta go check that room again. One of the shiny baubles or the copper stick or something.
Luckily, detect magic lasts for 10 minutes.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about detect magic. I was thinking of like spending an hour and all that stuff. Okay, so what items? So we've got something else to explore before we rest. What items? Ping is. magical?
The staff that Kara got, the armor that Kara got, the ring that Kara got. That's it. Nothing else you have is magical that you got recently.
Clearly, they didn't do Lareth very much good.
Yeah, he got like 2 turns, and you guys critted him for 90% of his HP in 1 round. That staff could literally one-shot one of you, but he didn't get an attack off. Well, he did. He missed Pantok twice.
Our lucky rolls are gonna run out one of these days, and we're gonna be so sad.
Narf says, "Oh, is there something down there in the basement? I'll go search it."
Doesn't Pantok need to be the one to go look because he can see what's magic and what's not?
You
with
want?
the
Oh yeah,
staff?
probably. You could probably find something instantly with that detect magic up.
Okay. So Pantok is going to head with Narf down into the basement with his detect magic to figure out what it was missed.
In the pile of detritus, you see something
Really?
pinging
Thought
magical.
We didn't check that bullshit.
Kara did. No one else did. Kara rolled like a 12, and then everyone else just left it. Yeah, you guys didn't check anything over here. Like, there's a whole chest just full of knickknacks here. No detect magic. No investigation check. Just okay. Scoop up the gold. Let's go. Yeah, there's an cloak of Elvenkind hidden in this pile that you only find if you use detect magic or search the pile with a DC 15 investigation check. And I was not about to let you guys walk out of there without finding the cloak of Elvenkind.
Wow.
You need to use your spells to search things.
Yeah.
You didn't even detect magic in Lareth's room either. There could have been magical chalices on the walls.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me.
Okay.
There's not.
Yeah. Well, we learned our lesson about checking for traps. We learned about checking for secret doors on every little inch of everything. And now I'm reminded why I took detect magic, which I've used like once this entire time.
We will be taking a break from D&D for a while to play EverQuest, but reminder, if I'm going to say if we continue, because I don't plan on not continuing, but who knows, we might play EverQuest for 3 months, then be like, let's take a break from D&D. Who knows? Or we might do your mission or whatever. We hopefully will. But this is the tutorial dungeon. Everything we've done up to this point has basically been like the intro. The temple will be several times deadlier, several times harder to find hidden treasure, several times more difficult puzzles to solve. So just keep that in mind as I'm giving you freebies like a Cloak of Elvenkind that was hidden in a non-obvious place like a pile of garbage. Searching through every single thing meticulously isn't always the best way to find things. You got to use your abilities and your wits.
Okay. Yep.
Usually.
Well, I think we learned.
Well, we're screwed.
We did good. I was just like that was literally the last thing you guys didn't find. So that was just my little reminder of how things can be hidden, and it can be just you could just completely walk by it and never find it. It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I think we learned some pretty good lessons to at least not miss anything embarrassing in the real dungeon.
Yeah, we'll see. The real dungeon is pretty hard, but also the next. I'm not looking forward to like the next section because there's going to be basically another town coming up, and I'll just say they don't give me a whole lot to go off of in the book, and it's kind of frustrating because it's like make this town your own. And I'm like, fuck you, give me the shit. Don't make me. I bought $100 book so I could have that information. That's so I can make shit up myself. But that'll be a few months down the road probably that we end up doing that. So I've got time to prepare for it.
After EverQuest, we'll do mine for a bit, see how that goes. And then when we're ready, we can go back to yours and decide how our pattern's going to be. So we have next Tuesday for sure. And then we can wrap up all this and inspect all the items and stuff. The 23rd is a Tuesday. We could have that be our final session. And just get into a good area for taking a 3-month break, because Wednesday the 24th at 2 p.m. approximately is when it's going to launch.
Yeah.
Wednesday the 24th at approximately 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like May 19th standards.
Oh, that's right, May 19th. I'll tell you about that, guys.
I still don't know that.
Riz.
Remind us in chat, and maybe Willow will tell you or something. So we actually get 2 more Tuesdays to next Tuesday we can wrap stuff up, and then the Tuesday after that maybe we travel to the town and stop there. Like we can find a good stopping point, and then I'm going to sleep in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do all of my shit and get totally prepped, and I'm going to log on at 2 p.m. and I'm planning on logging 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably get as much done as I have prepared next session, but depending on how much we get done and what more you guys want to do, we could potentially do a little bit more another session. But that's why I was like, didn't mind skipping a couple sessions, because really we've got one more good session left. Pretty much the selling treasure session. Talk to your mentors or whatever and get your next hooks. Tell them what you found, and then that's it. So after that, it's like the second arc. So I would plan on next week, if we're able to play still, of course. Next week, wrap things up, and then we'll have a week break before EverQuest, unless it's like, oh, next session goes really long, or there's more stuff we want to do. We can do an extra one, but we can plan on just one more, really. I didn't want to say until you guys beat the temple how many more sessions, but that's pretty much it until the next section.
Cool. Okay, well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and then I'll see you guys next Tuesday. And the next 2 sessions, I think, will be more admin and maintenance kind of stuff, just to get all of our stuff ready. And that was a really fun dungeon. It was more fun than I thought, because it was just, there was a lot more to it than it seemed, and we had to hit it multiple times to get everything. So
Holy shit.
Yay, Jake. Thank
Also-
you.
Yay.
Also, Noe got enough XP to level.
Oh yeah. So before you guys go to
shit.
I'll just say you guys got a lot of treasure. You're all probably going to be leveling. So go ahead and pre-do your character level ups for the next level, and then we'll see how close you get.
Okay.
You're probably all going to level up.
Woohoo! Cool. All right. Well, then I'm gonna log off.
Okay.
Same
Yep.
here. Have a
GG
good
is
night,
glad
guys.
we were able to play. I'm gonna clean up the board and save the map, so we've got a fresh start, and then I'm gonna be logging off too.
Okay. Good night, everyone.